Hey home cooks, welcome back to Gregcipes. Today I'm making arroz rojo, also known as Spanish rice. The first thing we're going to do is heat up a little bit of olive oil over medium-low heat. So now that the oil's hot, I'm adding in 1 cup of enriched long grain rice, which is rice that you do not have to wash. Just dump it right in there. And we're going to stir it around just to make sure that all the grains of rice get coated in that hot oil. And what we're doing is we're toasting the rice before we actually cook it. And what you'll see, what you want to look for, is the rice grains will start out as kind of like almost translucent, but as we toast them, they'll get more and more opaque and eventually start to get a nice golden brown color on them. And it also start to get a really strong smell, a really good smell. And when that happens, you'll know it's time to move on to the next step. So you want to keep this moving almost the entire time that you're toasting it so that all the rice grains get an even toast. So it's kind of labor intensive, but this is a really important step for getting the taste right. So you can move the rice around with a rubber spatula like I'm doing, or you can just pick up the pot and like give it a little toss like this. Either way works. I find this to be a more efficient way to toss the rice around. So I like to pick it up and do that occasionally. It also takes it off the heat to make sure that the rice isn't, getting too hot. So the rice has started to pick up a nice light brown color. I'm going to add a pinch of salt, a dash of black pepper, almost 1 full tablespoon of ground cumin, and a dash of cayenne pepper. It's hot, you don't need that much. And now we're just gonna toast the spices, mainly the cumin, for just another minute. And then we can add our liquid. The spices have toasted enough. Now we're going to add our liquid ingredients. This is 1 cup of canned tomato sauce and 1 cup of chicken broth. For a total of 2 cups of liquid.
Oh, I made a mess. Just scrape out all the tomato sauce.
Alright. So our liquids are in. Just again, that was basically half tomato sauce to half chicken broth. And I'm using 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of liquid. Alright, it's boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and cover it. Turn the heat down to very low and let it simmer for 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. And then we're just going to let it sit for 5 minutes, leaving the lid on. It's been 5 minutes. The rice has had a chance to soak up the last of the liquid and the steam that was in the pot. So now what we're going to do is add in some vegetables for just a little more color and health. So what I have here is half a cup frozen peas and half cup frozen corn. There's so much residual heat, you can just dump this in and just fold it right in, and it's just enough heat to make it good to eat. Now we're letting out all the steam that was still left underneath the rice, which will help stop the rice from continuing to cook, but also heat all the vegetables through. And this is basically the last thing you need to do. And you can see this beautiful color of the rice, hence the name arroz rojo. Alright, let's give it a try. So the rice has a really nice warm toasty flavor, along with a little bit of a tomatoey flavor and a really nice kick from that cayenne. And the peas and corn give it a nice little pop in your mouth. It's all around, it's a really great side dish, and I hope you make it for yourself and enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe for more Gregcipes. What a good noise. Yes. Yes. I'm good.
What's going on over there?